What's up, ninjas? Welcome back to yet another video. Hope you guys are doing well and healthy out there. This video is pre-recorded, so I'm going back into the past and recording the intro now. So for today's video, we're going to be headed all the way to St Augustine, which is about 4 hours from where I currently live, trying out a restaurant called Uptown Swinery. Now, this is not a challenge video. I'm just going to try some of their most popular foods that they offer on their menu. I was invited to go out there and try their menu, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So this is somewhat of a different segment, and I kind of say that later on in this video. And hopefully I'd like to include stuff like this because it's definitely easier on my body not consuming massive amounts of food, but trying different foods restaurants have to offer. And that's, to me, is more enjoyable. So I hope you guys do enjoy these type of videos. I will include them in Reese's. What are you doing? This girl is humping my leg right now. You need to knock it off, okay?
Nope.
Crazy little girl. You can do it. There you go. Probably haven't seen the girls for so long, but here they are. Anyways, as I was saying, hope you guys do enjoy today's video, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Say bye, girls. Bye. Alright guys, so we just made it to St Augustine, Florida, here at Uptown Swinery. Now, I've never been in this area. Actually, I don't know if I've ever been to St Augustine, Florida, but it's very pretty. I love the architecture around here, and it seems like they're giving tours like every 15 minutes up and down the road. So this must be a pretty popular spot right now. They're actually cooking the food for me, and I have no idea what I'm getting. And it looks like it's gonna rain here in just a few moments, so we better get inside. Alright guys, so we're seated and we have our food. So I know it's not a massive portion, but this is not a challenge. This is just me trying a new place. And I gotta say, just from the dishes in front of me, it looks delicious and really artsy. So this is pretty much a new segment on my channel, or potentially a new segment on my channel. If you guys want me to try new places and not just food challenges, let me know in the comment section. It'd be much appreciated. These are definitely easier because it's not normal portions, but it's a lot smaller than an actual food challenge. And I will feel good after the fact. So in front of me, I have 3 of their dishes. This in front of me is gonna be called the chop. So obviously called the chop, it comes with pork chop on top of it. Ginger whipped sweet potatoes. That sounds delicious. I've never had ginger whipped sweet potatoes, so very interested in trying that. Roasted Brussels sprouts and rosemary pork reduction. To me, this looks like fine dining. It looks beautiful. Next, we have one of my favorite dishes, pasta Bolognese. It comes with ground pork, rich vegetable sauce, fresh spinach finished with bechamel. And lastly, we have, which I think is very interesting, Asabuko, and the description says slow braised over grits with gremolata. So I think this is gremolata on top of it. Now I'm seated in one of the many dining rooms that they offer. I kind of went somewhere that's secluded, so I'm away from the busyness over there. I don't want to be in the way of any customers. And to be honest, I'm kind of more comfortable over here with cameras facing me and eating at the same time because, let's face it, it's weird. So we're gonna dig right into this pork chop. Let me just lift this up and give you guys a good look at this. It's beautiful. Let me just go ahead and taste some of the sweet potato first. I can definitely taste the ginger. Oh, that's unique. I feel like I'm gonna do this at home. Sweet potatoes is like daily in my diet. We'll use some of that sweet potato on here. I think slowly and slowly, I'm becoming a pork chop fan. I don't usually have pork chop too often. I've been having a little bit more of it, and it's been tasty every single time. That sweet potato on the bottom really gives it a pop of flavor. Now we do have a little bit left on the bone. This is not a challenge, but we're not leaving no food left behind. I am starving. Currently it's about 6 o'clock and this is my first meal of the day. Now, as far as that pork chop, that has to be the top 3 pork chops that I've ever had. In fact, I gotta say that's probably the best pork chop I've ever had. 10 out of 10 would recommend, especially with that sweet potato, ginger, and Brussels sprouts. Huge fan of them. That is one dish done. I gotta say altogether, that dish is a 10 out of 10. And I think we're gonna save the grits for last and dig into the pasta Bolognese. Now, personally, I'm a massive, massive, massive pasta fan. I actually have pasta maybe once or twice a week. I make it at home. Mine is super basic. It's nothing like this right here. But man, am I a huge pasta fan here. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this. Once I started eating the pasta, I could not stop. This is fantastic. One of my hobbies I haven't done in quite some time is on Saturdays, I would go to a new Italian restaurant around where I live, trying to find the best Italian restaurants. I haven't done it in a while, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, I used to always post on Saturdays new Italian restaurants. I definitely need to bring that back. And we're done with the pasta Bolognese, so we'll put that over there. And lastly, this right here, the Asabuko. I don't know if this is gonna work with grits. A fork? I'm a spoon person. I like spoons over forks. Actually, I think we're fine. The grits is solidified just a tad bit. Wow, this is different. The grits itself are fantastic. The sauce on it really gives it nice flavor. And I think it looks like there's maybe some oil on the outside that gives it more flavor. You know, I used to actually hate grits, but over the years I've become a fan of it. These are one of the better tasting grits that I've had, but the best grits that I've ever had was the grits that my grandmother used to cook for me every morning. Nobody can compare to grandma's cooking, ever. So we're gonna go ahead and get the meat, smash it up. Ooh, that's a lot more meat than I thought. And then we also have a bone in here too. And we'll just put this over here. Now, I'm gonna try the meat by itself, and it looks like it's cooked to perfection. Close-up look on that. Oh my God. That is so tender. It's juicy, there's flavors. It is so tender, it's amazing. I don't know how many of you guys live in the St. Augustine area, but if you do, you should definitely check out Uptown Swinery. This is a place that I would go to like every week because they do offer lots of wine, and personally, I'm a wine drinker. I don't like beer. At least I don't like beer too often. When I was younger, I used to drink beer all the time. But over the years, I've actually become a pretty big wine fan. Not every day, special occasions. I think it's maybe because I'm getting old. My birthday is coming up next month. Okay. All right, guys, so that is all the food. Now, I could have went crazy and pretty much ordered their entire menu. But again, this is not a food challenge. This is just trying out a restaurant that I've never had. But I'm very satisfied with what I ate. And one thing I really like about this place is it's not a massive menu. It's very simplified. I don't like going to restaurants and having to go through an entire book of dishes that they offer. I personally just like something simplistic. And that is today's video. Huge shout out to Uptown Swinery for inviting me over and trying some of their delicious, delicious foods. If you guys are ever in St. Augustine, Florida, definitely recommend trying them out. Beautiful scenery, great food, and I know you guys will have a good time. So hope you guys did enjoy this segment. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.